Alright, everybody, what's up? We got Grr-Must-Errd back in the house. Alright, everybody, what's up? We got Grr-Must-Errd back in the house. Do a couple audio checks here. And I think we're good. Audio checks here. Okay, if you're tuning in, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, joining our community here. We got lots going on. We've been off this for about 2 weeks. I've been super busy. I actually got some work. I was out doing catering on a commercial shoot for a little American restaurant. And now, what are we picking up from? So, looks like we got one side quest here. Right, we picked up all the side quests. Return to the ironworks. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go out into the world and see if we can't get these hunts done. Just want to talk to Nectar again quick and see what the dealio with. Right, the normal sighting. Carrot. The Whispering Waters Rosaria. 3 reeds. Yeah, there we go. Start with a hunt. It'll be good. I have had some thoughts about this game and what to do getting it wrapped up, but I think I might start pulling away from doing side quests. I'm extremely underwhelmed by the side quests. I think they really bring down the quality of the game. Story-wise, this game is fantastic. Combat-wise, this game is fantastic. But other than that, like, there's not a ton I'm really all about here. I think crafting gear, resources are all completely useless. I've seen no use for any of that stuff in my entire time playing so far. Which just kind of brings it down as an RPG. Like, this is a story-driven action game is all it is, really. It's not even an RPG. There's no point in different swords, there's no point in different gear pieces. The only thing that make it different are, like, kind of the necklaces, rings, the jewelry, but even then, it's pretty insignificant.
Just a mobile commit. Right then.
So, but this is where this game shines.
Now, Gorgo!
Done. The hunts are good. You gotta give them that. Fantastic.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Okay, speaking of vines, back to the yard though, I think first we'll go. I don't want to go through Boston. We'll go through North Reach over. What's up, Bald? How you doing, man? Thanks, dude. Been a minute, dude. Been a hot minute. No, it's a different voice actor than Kratos. I saw a really neat article recently, though, that Clive, the voice actor for Clive, I don't know his name, he's an English fella, and he really wants to voice Razel in a remake or a new game in the Legacy of Kain series, which, in my opinion, is pretty cool, because that's a game I've talked about for years with Hempman, who I game with mostly as like my
Let's
co-op
go.
partner, and like we both really want to see them redo something with that. It's such a good game. And I think they can do great things with new technology with it. And I'm surprised that, is it Tencent owns the property now? I think Square Enix owned it before. I think Crystal Dynamic was recently talking about what fans would like to see in the world. But yeah, it'd be so wicked to see something else with that, man.
Rodriguez could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Love it. Two down. Next is down in Tabor. Let's check local map. Yeah. Oh, this will open us up into a new area. Interesting. Okay. take right. Okay. Southwest Main.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Well, Ambrosia should try to help you here.
Not here.
3 cities under siege?
Let's go, Ambrosia.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Let's go this way. Okay. One more pickup here. What are we getting? Wait for trouble.
Time to fight.
Ooh, this looks good. Little campfire going on here. Oh, that's our new obelisk.
You deserve a rest.
Okay, what you guys
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
Dude,
All right.
way too much anger, buddy.
Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
Jesus. Oh, new town. More side quests will pop up here.
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer
Yo,
and
yeah, you
anvil.
do, dude. I know, man. They were such good games, man. The Soul Reaver series. I didn't play some of the OG Legacy of
Look at me,
Kain ones,
You
and
speak to Zoltan.
I really like the one where you
You
played
ain't
as
backing out now,
Kain
are ya?
and Raziel.
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief.
It's a
If
pity that
someone
that
could build
series
me
has
a
gone
bridge.
under the
Then I'll cross it.
under the radar for so long.
Alright.
It's so good.
I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Mama, why hasn't
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him.
Ha!
Well done,
Seriously?
Snotty.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
not
They're all, I
welcome
remember
here.
playing those. What did I run through those on?
Get
PS2
out.
with some of that stuff.
Before things turn
PS1 for the
nasty.
OGs. I have
Blackthorn's
the
there.
original Soul Reaver on my
What do
PlayStation
you
3
say?
still.
He's traveled a long way
Did
to
you pick
see
those up on Steam? Are those on Steam?
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the
Or
gate.
you have like an emulator you run
Then
for
I
those?
suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off.
Oh,
Oh,
great attitude.
and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
Good to
Alright.
know. Yeah, emulators are the
I'm
way to
going.
go, eh?
Please, Chief.
Alright, now let's listen to another dude be pissed off. Perfect. Mood lighting.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Personal favor.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides.
I'm forgetting
Would
why
have
we're
torn
here.
Dravozd in half had he gone
If
on.
this guy's such a hack, why are we needing his help?
I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be
That
other ways
sounds
of
like
making
way too much
fire.
work just to try to play
We
a
manage it in the
game that's,
Deadlands.
what, 25, 30 years
Thanks to
old?
Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. New crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's
I think
not
this
your
dude
fault.
wants to be like
You couldn't have
Blackthorn's
predicted this.
partner.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way.
Yeah, it's hilarious to think you're
course.
taking away a source of
like hearing
power
Sid
and
speak
not
from beyond the
replacing it with
grave.
anything. Come on, like, if you got a solution,
Clive.
share it.
Shall I go and fetch the plans then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two with you, August.
All right then.
And
Yeah,
I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Yeah, let's go hunting. Yeah, no, I like dropping by, man. The Trip Man streams are always good, whether it's you or him or whatever else is going on, man. It's great, and I do enjoy watching the Warzone content, so it is nice to see that on that channel. Yeah, they've been good, man. And you know, I don't always get to stay as long as I want. I've been super busy lately, and it's hard. You know what it's like when you're trying to stream and play your own games, right? So, yeah, I think we got a good network of support. I really appreciate you guys always coming around too. It's huge, man. It's great, man. It's like a community. It might be like, for me, it feels very small, but it'll grow. It takes time, and I'm not gonna stop playing games, and I'm not gonna stop showing up on yours when I can and when I see them, man. I actually really miss shooters right now. Like, all my gameplay has been action focused, like RPG, swords, and stuff like that. So Remnant's really helping. Remnant is such a good shooter game, but again, third person, so I haven't played anything first person in a while. Yeah, let's go, buds.
Let's make this quick, shall we? No holding back.
Let's go, Desert Sally. Is that a sound? Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Weekends are good too. It's like I have a little bit of kind of high level too.
It's over.
Dunsky. Sweet, buddy. In the zone.
I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Alright. Let's go give these guys what they need and hopefully finish all these side quests and get on to main questing. I really do want to focus on the main quest. Get the story for this done. I'm also like, I don't know about you, but like, man, I want to start another horror game, dude. There's I got like 2 games coming up that'll be kind of on the cards. I think Armored Core, I'm going to focus on like video content. And we'll see how I do with it. I've never played an Armored Core before, but I'm really into the new one. Looks really good. It looks like really intense, fast-paced combat, very challenging, like the Souls games. And then Starfield drops. Starfield drops really quick here. Under a month away for Starfield. I preloaded it yesterday, man. It was super crazy. Yeah, how much you want to bet when we turn this
walk from
in?
here.
3 or so side quests show up
What's
in
this all
town.
about then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Salamander skin.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Yeah, I would love to
I'll
see
be
Trip play
damned.
Dead Space
I
VR,
honestly
man.
didn't think it'd
He's at his
work.
finest when it's like a
It's
real
hot enough,
horrifying
alright.
game, man. The Resident Evil
Not a
7
single
Village.
crystal in
Yeah, not
sight.
7, sorry. Resident Evil
know
Village,
what
what is
this
that,
means?
8?
Don't you?
Dude, I enjoyed that so much.
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said.
The prick
That
is
thing you built us
rescinding
is-
his remarks.
An honest to God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he
Well,
took
put
all
him
his
on
talent and left. Gifted.
Yes.
and
Yeah,
free.
do it. I kind of
If
want to
you
see.
wonder, I hate his guts.
I would love to
The
see
cinders
Trip
would
run
mean
up
more coming
a
from you.
I need to forgive him first.
go on like was
That's
it
not
Resident Evil
gonna happen.
Biohazard after you know, I liked Village so much. That's one I'd love to see. I think he said no though. I think there's too much good stuff coming up. I can't
Well,
fully
you know what
remember.
they say?
But damn man,
Oriflamme weren't built
the
in a
horror
day and all
games
that.
are great. I want to get
These
back
things
to
take
horror
time.
games, man. I miss them.
Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
All right, side quests. Oh, new side quests. Awesome. Yes, hopefully we can get some primary questing here. Go turn all this in and go see what the hell is up with getting Jill back. I can't believe they fucking took Jill. Horrifying. Okay. Let's go see what the end all be all this Blackthorn business is. Maybe we get a treat out of it, or a trinket, or something. Usually decent rewards. It's got the plus sign too, which usually
Gentlemen.
means you get something upgraded.
I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pick old Cinder. How'd you come by this?
How did we get it? Hey? Light the fucking hideaway on fire.
And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single
What you got?
life,
What you got?
then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
Yeah.
Good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
Let's go.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now,
Actually, you're much more
Where was
entertaining than
I?
most of the people in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Your fucking grouchiness.
about to put Zoltan back
Him
in
and,
his
him and
place.
Sharon are like the award winners.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy.
Yeah,
Or
that's
as near
smart,
to
man.
happy as he gets.
100%.
That's good enough for me.
When is the next game drought, though, dude? It's just ridiculous right now. The influx of new games has just been crazy. Diagram detailing the steps to craft the belt to end all belts. Oh, perfect. So this is the last belt of the game. I was just talking about how, like, I don't know if you caught it earlier. I was talking about how, like, for an RPG, like, gear in this game is, like, absolutely
What do I
useless.
owe you on
It's
that?
ridiculous, man.
What's that for you, dear?
Like, none of these swords, like, yeah, they're a little bit better, but, like, pretty soon I'll just get one that's even better, so I might as well just play it out until I get that. Where is... Ouroboros. Stone Tongue. Okay. Oh, that is a good belt. Drake Slayer's belt I have. Oh. Stained loincloth. Okay, so we know what we're after.
Anything else?
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tons of plenty to
Let's
guide
head
you.
down to the garden.
He's a surly soaker.
Ha. Yeah, I'm not lying, man. I, like, honestly, I could use a drought, dude. I have a lot of stuff I want to catch up on, backlog stuff, like, yeah. Okay, so you guys know I work in the film industry, right? Like,
Sid,
I cater on productions,
can't help
and,
but
like,
notice
I've been
that
out of
your
work all year.
satchel is
I've
twitching
been
in a most
on
violent
employment.
manner.
It's been good. I save my money. I'm okay. Everything's all right. It's great time to play games. But it's
your
like
problem
I think
now.
about this Hollywood strike, and it's like
What an amazing
I
specimen.
want the video game industry to perish or
flesh
to
positively
prosper,
throbs with
but
vitality.
a year off in the video game industry would
If
be
I
like
can
so good for a lot of
successfully
us that are
graft this
so
to
far
the
behind.
Morganbeards,
So far behind, man. So many games I want to put more time into, and games I've never played that I want to get into.
it is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil, how they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Sorry for further increasing consumable potency. Huh, interesting. Oh, nice. So that's our final consumable upgrade, which is good, because usually that means we're getting close. You have obtained a vial of invigorated Morganbeard extract, further increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore even more HP, while strength, stone skin, and Lionheart tonics last even longer. Good, that's nice. That's the reason to do the side quests is to get these things, but like, man, I am not kidding you, dude. The side quests in this game are so weak. It is such, the story in this is so amazing. The combat is so good, but like, you start side questing, you're like, yeah, go pick me up some fucking rocks. Go get me some cloth, you know, go grab me some flowers. Like, oh, they're so bad, man.
Sid, heard you were in
Unbelievable.
Canberra fetching young Ned.
Definitely a low point in my opinion for such a
Miss Shirley.
great main story.
If
One of the
Amber
best main
and
stories I've
Lazarus
played,
are
actually.
gone,
Like, I just love the setting. I love how it is Game of Thrones, man. It's so wicked. But dude, you start side questing, you're just like, oh my god. if it wasn't for hunts. Hunts are dope. I love the fights.
Thank goodness you're back. Talia looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Oh, dude, you're getting into Rust. Wild, dude. I remember watching Rust probably 7 or 8 years ago, when my roommate was playing it, when it kind of first was coming out, and it was like still almost like in beta state.
Talia's right.
Yeah, crazy, man. Are you playing that on PC, I imagine?
It's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
Yeah, I wish there was another way to not have the side quests suck. Also, like, it's important to help this guy. It is. But for someone like Clive, it just seems like, dude, I should be able fighting dragons and saving the world.
Light.
We can send Otto to do this kind of stuff.
Drifting on waves.
Gav to do this kind of stuff.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Talia.
Controller fan for life, bro. I just started playing Diablo 4 on mouse and keys. It's the only game I can play on mouse and keys. It's pretty simple, but I look forward to the day I can actually play mouse and keys kind of fluidly on different styles of games, mainly like first-person shooters. But I'm such a controller OG, right? I've played consoles since freaking Atari, man. I remember going to my cousins and playing on the OG Atari, Pong, and
he's gone.
What's the Galaga?
Thank
is
you,
it?
Rodrigo.
Yeah.
And you, Clive?
Oh, see that.
And then I've had all of them up through. I had a Nintendo, and then a Sega Genesis, then a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4.
The man you helped today
Wii.
was my mentor back in the Southern Isles.
I never did the Wii
On
U.
the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents.
Never did the
To treat the
Dreamcast.
wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands,
Never did Super
I was
Nintendo or
next to
N64.
useless.
I always played those at friends'
Until
houses.
he taught me the true physicker's art. That is,
An art we would be lost without.
tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change.
It is, man. It's weird how your
And
mind,
we need to be the ones
like,
to change it.
And we will.
using two separate hands to do one thing seamlessly is so strange when they're like on separate inputs, if that makes sense. Whereas the controller is just so fluid, and that's the skill I want to develop and grow with. Because like, yeah, I do think that the aiming and the mobility with like mouse and keys is really great, but like it's just, I think what I really struggle with is the support buttons. Like, you know, anything that would be take your healing or, you know, crouch and stuff like that. Like strafing forwards, backwards, and then aiming and shooting is okay, but once you get into, yeah, okay, we're headed to Ironworks. We are on main quest now. Alright. You know what, we better go check. We better go check my ledger. My mailbox.
Cole said it was an army of a cash.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've
Over. Okay, sweet. But guys, we're not here to read. We're trying to get through some of this, so let's get to the ironworks. I think Mid is going to build the ship now. I think we're going to sail over to the other continent. Ha! The bot styles. Yeah, it's definitely it, man. I'm such a hack, dude. Hack mouse and keys. What's going on here?
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
Did he, Mid?
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aina is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
Yeah.
It certainly hasn't.
I wonder if Star Trek's sued these guys yet. What do you think of Modern Warfare 3 coming out? I thought they were supposed to hold on a game this year. I think we were chatting about this a couple weeks ago.
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation.
Yeah.
But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them
Hey,
off until the
she's
ship
Canadian.
is ready. But hurry!
Hey?
Bollocks!
Go fix your rough.
Man your stations!
Yeah, me too. I love the campaign. I thought the campaign was so smart on their part, man. They did really good. The packages they sent out to the streamers.
Everyone with me?
This is gonna be... I don't know if this is gonna be a fight. This might figure her out. This is some classic Final Fantasy shit, though. The guys all lined up. Oh, no. There we go. Let's get it.
Here they come. It needs every moment we can give her.
Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind you. I'll have you know, Earthbreaker here once struck fear into the heart of every man in the twins. Give me thunder! It's over.
Done. Seen some videos lately of people getting like 2 million stagger damage in like the replays and stuff, going back into the challenge mode. Crazy shit.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
Yeah, she is. Let's go.
You heard the captain.
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Yes. Oh, buds.
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? A boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Who was in my eyes? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor!
Yes.
Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care.
Alright, so let's do this quick. Gear and icons, abilities, 4,000. What are we after here? I want... This? Oh, I got it.
Friends, 'tis not blood that runs through in every vein. These foes will not fall. But they will fall.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Where's this castle at? Oh, here we go.
Should we make to the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Yes.
Right, run for it!
Yeah. What an alley-oop. Nice. All right, the chicken.
All right, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Easy. How long until I can finish this? Jesus Christ, man. And there might be like 10 more hours.
Now back to your stations!
I'm not positive though. People say like 50, 60 hours full clear, side quests and main, and I have to be close to that.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Oh, oh, there. Oh, oh, oh. Cheerio!
Cheerio. You old farewells.
Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Oh. Oh. So this is Bahamut. Prince Dion, I believe it is. Killed his own father.
Mercy.
Now he's looking at the wreckage he left.
All this. What have I done?
My lord.
This kid plays a bigger picture too, for sure. She's all over the place. Nadia Nero. Oh man, the design is so cool with this too. I really love the way everything
between
looks.
here and Waloed. But any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye! Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations!
Oh yes, tell me I get to have a sea battle.
Let's see what this girl can do.
Rose just got a tiny ship attached to his big ship. He's got two, one on each side. Oh yes! Let's go,
Where
Odin.
one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold.
Look at that armor.
Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigor's gash!
Green's got a big old gash, eh? Get me the gash basher.
One of us.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
Oh. Let's go. Pirate stuff now. Okay, I'm back. I'm in it. All I want to be is a pirate, man. Look at this guy. Casually floating in. Oh, dude, don't fuck with Josh, man. Clive will be way angry.
Bloody hell! Gotta stop it!
Oh, man. Okay, so according to this, which I'm looking at, I've got 7 more main quests after this, and they won't be that bad.
Where do you hide her, Barnabas?
Yes. When they're down. Gotta hit this guy. Ooh. Ooh, he's good. Come on, let's do this. I mean, this guy? Hits. Here, potion.
I need to hurry.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, man. Lucky 7 for sure would be nice. Oh. Get over there, Clive. broskies about to go toe-to-toe with fucking Odin.
No! There he is! He wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Extra shotguns!
Draw here. Love. It isn't that. It's not a good game, at least. Top deck with Jill, man. What the hell are you?
She won't take us yet.
3 chunks of wyrite. Or crafting material we don't know.
Jill! You came.
I did.
Get back.
Now my brother's dying though, so we gotta hurry up.
Clive, how did you?
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Oh yeah, great. Bring her to a fight with Odin. Oh.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
This dude is so cool.
Odin.
It's a six-legged horse. Interesting.
In earnest then.
It's gonna be. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you dropping in, man. We'll talk to you next time, okay? Have yourself a great day.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
Yes.
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The Blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Yes, come on, scrap time.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Yeah.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Defend yourself. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you? You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. Let's try. I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Cast off your fears. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon. Never.
I didn't realize that I've got my dad's sword going again.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us.
that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying...
I love how Clive still doesn't get it.
...is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become.
Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Clive loses. Main story quest.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice.
Whoa.
Where it led.
Keeping each other warm.
We need only wait till dawn. second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so lone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Oh. Jill's gonna save you right now, bud.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Oh. Jill. Freaky. Okay.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Whoa, no hesitation, Clive. You just straight to the money.
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
Yeah, Shiva. We're gonna do a full rejigging of the skills of the build.
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
Awesome. This is like a really elegant way to do the romantic scene between them, I think. Like, you know, they build for the whole game that like these two are a couple, and you never see anything of it, but as opposed to just being some sultry scene, you know, they're by a fire warming up, and she's helping him get what he needs to protect them all. I actually dreaded the idea of how he was going to end up with Shiva's icon abilities. Like, I was worried that Barnabas and Ultima were going to turn her against him.
Having pledged my life to those I love, and I will gladly bear your burdens too.
Oh, they're going to smooch.
Until my last breath.
Big old kiss coming up here.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill. We will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Yeah, well done. And that, my friends, is why I don't understand how they did such a terrible job writing side quests when they have such a great main story. One of the best main stories I've ever played. The way they put it all together, the way it all comes about. Then you go do some side quests and pick some flowers and grab some linen and get some rocks and fight a few spiders, and that's it. Like, whoa, dude. Alright, so we're back to the Bahamut sword. Oh yeah. Enterprise. Well, door goes up.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Oh, we need Gav. Gav's a fucking plan man for sure.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Okay, so we just came all the way over here. Now we're heading all the way back to the hideaway. Yeah, ways to go still. I think 7 more main quests, though.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Yeah, I got it.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
The power of ice. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Attuning with Shiva not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies from great distances. Ability details are found in the icons page in the menu. Shiva's feat. Shiva's iconic feat, Cold Snap, can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, and back, either dodge attacks, close and that's
Should
nice.
visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta run to the washroom and then we're off. Hey. Alright, let's say first we take a quick look at abilities. So, Shiva's been channeled. And then what? Odin's our last one. Looks like a single slot for Odin. Let's go here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there, but we're gonna put Lightning Rod there, Will of the Wikes there, and then here. Ignition, and then let's do Flames of Rebirth. And now this switches to Shiva. Now let's take a look at what Shiva's got going. That. So let's put Diamond Dust as triangle. Shiva abilities. So let's put that here. So we got something to pull. Pull people in. Then you cast Diamond Dust. I really like this one. I'm okay with that. I think we're just gonna run with this then. Try this out. Let's see what Got's got.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
Martha's Rest.
Always something in there.
Oh, what's wrong with
Heard the bad
Blackthorn
news
now?
then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing at Aoife like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the old place will be overrun.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Just gonna grab that other upgrade side quest. We'll do the upgrade side quest. I think I'm gonna leave the other ones for now. What's on the hunt board though? Alright.
How was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the Mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind, and we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Alright, let's go. I think Blackthorn's gonna have anything we can make. Should go check our little reading table.
Yes? Can we read Miss Editor's story?
Canva lost. It can't be true.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had any.
Yep. What do you want?
Ice brand, eh? Ooh. Yeah, like I said. There's
Not
our new
bad,
weapon.
if I do say so myself.
Need a stone tongue. And a stained loincloth, which will both come from hunts.
Anything else?
Which we don't really have hunts for yet, so...
Stew's awfully full.
And the curse breakers.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Right. Okay. Yeah, let's go. We gotta get him.
Time to fight. village is turned. That'll do, girl.
And again, we're just getting through this stuff.
These ones first. Find this spherical echo. This is it. Right then. Just...
Okay, that one we're not so worried about. There we go. Our next one, so down and over, so it's really good.
Good girl. Enough of you, are there?
What did that guy just do to me? Jesus. Goddamn fucking exploders.
Come on. Yeah!
Scumbags. They died a lot easier that time, eh?
2 down. 1 to go.
Where's this last one? I don't even bother with that. Let's just fast run to it. Get over there and see what's going on.
So Dravost is still standing. For now,
Yeah,
at
we're here.
least.
Yeah, I have very little interest in actually running up the rest of these side quests, as it's just, to be honest, man, they're just not good enough, man.
Clive!
They're not good enough to spend that time
You're
on.
here!
So anything that has a
And the
plus that
Akashic.
gives me an upgrade, let's get it.
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw?
Yeah, right.
Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoltan, how long's it been?
You're just so angry.
Not
No
enough
one
for
wants
us
to bring
to
you
turn
around
into a
to
pair of old
Blackthorn.
codgers, I see.
Then your idea of an apology. Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the 2 of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences.
We've already been through this, man. Let's fucking.
I may be a
Get out
self,
of
but
this.
You had to do it.
even if it meant
Enough. You can finish beat.
Fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Clive. Short enough. Still.
Tired of listening to the same fucking dialogue over and over. Let's just go.
Just say the
Fight.
word.
You, ready for the off then?
Yeah, we are. Jesus.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Don't want any nasty. Oh, and
Akashic on the move.
how close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
Yeah, let's go.
What was I saying about no?
The wash right.
Good idea.
Understood.
All right, come on. This pointless dialogue's got to go.
I'm prepared to fight it.
Well, let's hope you don't. Once the scouts are inside, no heroic luck.
August, the people in...
I'm going out. Start work.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. It won't come to... Take good care.
Leave it to me, and...
Jeez, all this talk just to, like, go fight, like, what, a dozen enemies, maybe? Alright, that's pretty big.
All right. Which one of you's first?
That's what I like. Was that it? Don't tell me that's it.
Is that it? Apparently not.
What the... Oh, yeah. Oh, buddy.
You're not getting past me.
done. Done and done. Alright, what's
The
more
question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
Of course.
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Another argument about Blackthorn Leaf.
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravoged isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravoged what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Still agreed, man.
He'd let you in anyway.
Child at the gate, it's a dick.
Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw. Back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
I mean, it's crafting material I need. Huh.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozd in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the Hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Yeah, you have my attention. Okay, so... corner of North Reach, eh? Let's grab some potions
Do
while
you
we're
see
here.
anything you like?
That's good, that's good. These are what we need. Might as well just get
An
three.
excellent choice. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. And
Okay.
a fine, fine day to you.
Why?
Good girl.
I wonder if like crafting opens up in like New Game Plus in this, or like once you finish and you start like kind of questing for, you know, going in and doing the challenges, rerunning bosses.
This might take a while.
Fire and flame!
That's all of them. Owain can uncross his toes now.
Yeah, lots of side quests everywhere. Again, we're gonna hold off. I just am not impressed enough to keep going at it.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Very interested in what we get out of this.
How was she? At the Enterprise, I mean. Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
Good, thankfully. Here.
Ah, that's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit 'em to the smelter right away!
Ooh.
May I present to you the Telemon Furnace! Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal.
Okay, so this is potion
Well,
size. Increase
if you
maybe the final one.
insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise. So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
Okay, necessary for the consumable inventory. Yeah, that's what we expected. And this will give us inventory maximized. Yeah, as I expected. That's a nice little ditty to add up before heading into the final chunk. You obtained expanded potion satchel, further increasing your capacity for carrying consumables. Item slot increases are as follows: 8, 5, 4, and 4. That's good.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for us?
Canva lost? It can't be true.
tried Molly's lemon tarts?
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is, then.
Hey, we just got a new sword, too. It's kind of funny, like... Will it be better? A sword to fight Odin with?
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Oh. Oh, I like that.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I guess this is the sword you need before you fight Odin?
Trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the
Then he
kegs!
turns an
Vulcan's
alcoholic and
boys
can't
are on their way!
apply his craft anymore. Sad. Jesus, Ragnarok's better than what I got. Got a third of them wrong.
So, will it be?
Oh. 375.
And? Trouble with your gear, or? I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend to me, Clive. The best. See that sword of yours stays oiled.
Okay, so journal.
Don't tell me
This
we've run out of
stew's
patio
awful
nuts and all.
thin these days.
let's go talk to Josh, see what's going on, and I think we can hopefully push a little bit further into the main quest here before heading to the.
How do you split the sea?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Here you are. All done?
Be the last of that. No new hunts. No, that's it, eh? Just this one. What's up, Josh? Oh, back on his feet.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
What's up here? Humming again? Yep.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima?
No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
But it hurt
You
real
make
bad.
them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
Dude.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Board update. The Triphalic Terror is a 3-wiener enemy. A caravan of traders traversing the Velcroy told me of a colossal beast they had encountered on their journey. To hear them tell it, it had the aspect of a dragon, a lion, and a scorpion all at once. I contested that it might be naught but a mirage, a phantasm brought about by the desert heat. But the sweat which ran down their foreheads was cold, and the fear in their eyes was real. The Velcroy, eh? Might be up in the northern. Where was it? There's Svarog. We'll hold on to that.
I still say it were a compliment.
See what's going on here.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens?
Whoa.
Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood?
I like these.
Barnabas Thom, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash.
That sounds fun.
Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said.
Honest.
Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
this guy again.
Please, your grace, stay strong. Ah, my lord Marquis.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by, and our supplies are almost exhausted.
Okay, we have to do
Unless
this first,
we can
because if it
secure
can
more
help
soon,
Josh, we gotta do it.
Your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
Hells yeah.
For Joshua, anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded. The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it? The Stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood?
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure, my lord. Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
Okay. Yeah, anything to help the broski. Clyde will do anything for anyone already.
Run like the wind.
Joshua's more important, right? I get the sinking feeling Josh will die before we're done this. Some sort of sacrifice. It'd be nice if he doesn't. Jill, Clive, and Joshua come out the other end. That'd be a great way to have it come to a conclusion that's not quite as tragic as the game's already been. Donut there.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our Stonewort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals.
Oh yeah.
Just like that. Well, won't do anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it.
Yep.
Here it is.
Like a seaweed.
Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive.
Reinforcements.
Right. That should do it.
I think after the story's done too, if like it's really quite enjoyable and I am at that point where I want to come back in, you can come back in and do all the side quests and stuff too, so it's good. Because right now my
Covered in nicks and lumps.
my general interest is not to do the side questing stuff. Hunts are a big one. I think there's still another 11 hunts to unlock.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
How do you split the sea?
I have no reason to assume other.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example. One that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Well, pep talk. A lot of constructive criticism Clive's about to give everyone.
Mid said I could ride the Enterprise
Yeah? You shut up over there, shut up, Bob.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
Bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions,
What are you debating here, Joshua?
I'll see you all at the docks.
And we're off.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Alright, let's talk right now, because I'm leaving. Now I gotta walk over there and chat with him. Whatever, he probably has something that sits for me now. One thing I will say with like the story, this game pace is really nice. Like I don't feel like at any point like
split the
so I've played for a long time and I feel like we're all moving along really well. The side quests are what have been a bit of a drudgery.
Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
That's it. That's the whole thing. Let's go. Here we are, heading to Waylude, finally. And with this, I think we enter the downhill run of the entire game. 5, 6 more story chapters, and the story chapters aren't too crazy long. I think by Friday I should be able to wrap up this. I don't really have any major plans coming, so
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Bit more than that, buddy.
She understood.
Yo!
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
You never do, buds. Alright. Where doth our journey take us? Oh, new territory. But falls in ash. Okay. Let's get it.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks...
Alright. You wanted to hear something
Good
crazy?
enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
My OCD is so bad I gotta get rid of that side quest. That's... I shouldn't have picked it up. Shouldn't have talked to that dude's trash. Go get a side quest done though, and we can be on the primary quest simply on
should
our
be
own.
somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
I've got greens of all shapes. Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin it, don't mean we have to. Now, let's get this stores.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrec. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
Okay. Hopefully not too bad here. Get through this and closes up.
Faster!
time.
They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready.
Feckless
We've suffered too many delays as it is.
It.
Any more, and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
You're welcome to try.
Joshua's got some dope attacks too.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be.
Oh, dude, we're gonna scrap?
I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid!
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
Where's she just like walking off to? What's going on here?
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Jesus. That's the other thing with like these side quests is like you always have to go tell someone you've done what they asked, where it's like, just let it close out, dude. He'll find out later on.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sandbreak. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Yes, done. Okay, main question. That open up more hunts.
Covered in nicks.
I have to look up if the hunts unlock as you do side quests and stuff, though, if they're tied to, like, not just main story progress. Yeah, there you go. Oh, this would be... It's S rank. Everything's hitting S rank. That's good. Ten more hunts to go. Really like this landscape, this map.
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
And the countryside. Speaking of which, abilities. Where is this one? Master that. That's been good, so... Okay.
This place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
Yeah, for the moment. There we go.
I knew I smelled something. I see only orcs and a cache.
Let's hope the villagers made it out in time.
There we go. So there's a bunch of stuff I already have. 20 sharp fangs. What am I doing with these? You gotta sell them and just buy nothing with them?
This might take a while.
Orcs are one of my favorite enemies to fight in the game. I don't know why. I have no idea. I just those guys and the whatever the crystalline enemies are.
It's Camber all over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
Whoa. Yeah, let's go fight those guys.
Has the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slabbering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own. Of course. Mostly.
He'll be fine, right?
Lady Vivian's map is so old it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called
angry guy.
Eastla.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Joshua.
Yeah, I love this map. Really dig it.
This place reeks like a morbid's arsehole. Though I'm guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us.
Fly, Ambrosia. This won't be easy.
It will not be so easy. I think I'll just leave it be and keep going to the quest destination because we're not here to just fight random enemies. This thing is definitely going to wake up.
No holding back.
Oh, excuse me? That was decent combat. It's pretty solid.
Good girl.
Yeah. I imagine that's what was supposed to be waiting for you when you arrive here.
Oh, much breath. Don't look down, Torgal. That must be Estla.
Welcome wagon like here.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Yeah, let's go.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
Oh, yeah, there is.
I wouldn't say nothing.
Yeah.
No quarter gap!
No quarter! Like this?
A question for later, Dan.
Get him. That's what we want, man. Yeah, better. All the scrapping.
I don't want to die here, Clive. Then go.
I'm gonna die then. I'm here. Wow. More? All the people? Oh, it's sick. Oh, what? Yes. Let's go, buds. He's like chilling in the living room, hanging out, having tea.
Of course it really isn't.
$2K. Not that good. God, this dude's just annihilated.
Gav. Gav! Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
Hey, it's Odin. Six-legged horse.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
Yeah, we're not Odin fight now, are we?
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
What did you do?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Shit! No! alive. Would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened?
Zap.
Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use. I thought we got them all.
So did I.
Please. Please. Please, no.
Miss. Whoa. Easy. Easy. We're not turned, all right?
Who?
Interesting. So random lady's gonna help us get to the king? Oh, she's pregnant.
My thanks, kind travelers.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Arche. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, Arche is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower, to Reverie. The elders, the healer, the blacksmith. My husband.
Oh, your husband dished you? Savage. What a loser.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean... it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out. This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
Oh,
I
this
knew
is interesting.
It's the same as Phoenix Gate. Which means at the end of these stairs should be... The mural is complete. Ultima and this vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here. But where is the Phoenix? By the Founder.
Dude, don't die now, Josh.
So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
I think Ultima takes over Clive is the idea, and Clive has all the power, and Ultima's just kind of this
I'm not asking,
all-powerful
Gav.
entity.
I need you to stay with Edda.
What?
I must do this alone.
Yep.
If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye. Don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
Okay, I think that's going to sum us up for today. I got to go grab some lunch. It's been a long stream, almost 4 hours, huge. Thanks for tuning in. If you're not already part of the community, consider subscribing. Do me a favor, smash that like button, and we will catch you next time we're back up tomorrow. Hopefully we fight Odin and continue through a couple more days and wrap up the story on this. It's great, great story, great combat. A few questionable aspects.